Hello and welcome to episode 91 of I Am the Tigers, a podcast all about the National Ice Hockey League, but one that always has an eye on the Telford Tigers. Speaking of which, that's where the focus is going to be this week. 4 announcements coming out of Camp Tigers. One for Tigers 2, which we'll start with, and then 3 further announcements for the National League side. So, Tigers 2, last week it was a case of going up a league, so to be playing in North 1 for the 25-26 season. This week's announcement, it's a big announcement. We know the identity of the coach. Not just the coach, though, it's player coach. Yep, Jason Silverthorne is going to be player coach of the Tigers 2 team. I think it's a great move. Gives him more experience in terms of the coaching side. Whilst at the same time, it gives Tigers 2 a real good quality player. I mean, played a few games for the National League team last year, stepping in as a bit of injury cover. So able to put up points. So, yeah, it seems to be a good move all round from what I can see. In terms of National League side, 3 signings announced, confirmed, put it how you will. All 3 returning faces. Go through them in chronological order as they were announced. So first up, the captain's back, Scott McKenzie. I mean, what more can you say? Just keeps on going. Fantastic player. Plenty of points each season. I think he was second for Tigers last season with 69, 70 points, somewhere around that mark. Yeah, we know we're getting absolute key part of the Tigers, been with the club a really long time. Great to have him back. Speaking of players that have been with the club for a long time and great to have back, Danny Rose returns on the blue line, the second of our D-men announced. Really good, solid defender. Know exactly what we're getting. Yeah, really strong signing. I mean, him and Mackenzie have been part of the club for a long, long time now. I think we're looking at sort of 13, 14 seasons. Yeah, great players just to have, keep on returning. So consistent as well. The third, only I think his third season with the Tigers, Louis Newell returns. I think that's great news. Very much an underrated player, I think. He stepped in, particularly last season, playing D, despite being a forward. Did well back there. Hopefully this season he'll get to actually play as a forward, with that being sort of his positions. But yeah, I think he's a really underrated player. Looking forward to another good season with Louis Newell as part of the team. So that's the announcements from the Tigers. As always, or as certainly as now has become a feature, it would be a bit amiss of me not to have some AI-generated content based upon the news releases from the Telford Tigers website. So that's exactly what I've got. I'll go through them in the same order as I did the news bit, if you like, that's come before this. So don't forget, all of these come from the Telford Tigers website. So I've taken the news release on the Telford Tigers website, put it into AI, asked it to do something, and then here's the output. So a real strong poetry theme this week running throughout. So what we'll do is we will kick off with news of Jason Silverthorne being Tigers 2 player coach, and this is in the style of a ballad. So, in Telford town where ice runs deep, where tigers prowl and never sleep, a legend stirs with fire anew, Jason Silverthorne, bold and true. Since 2014 he has led, with heart and grit where others fled. A captain once, now coach and guide, with Tigers 2 he'll now reside. The morally they now ascend, a higher league, a fiercer end. Their bid was won, their path is clear, and Jason's voice the team shall hear. He spoke with pride, his eyes alight. I've missed the game, the clash, the fight. Though life and work once pulled me far, the rink still cools, my guiding star. A year away, then back I came, to coach, to heal, to feel the flame. When Mike and Tommy made their plea, to lead once more, I said, let's see. To play, to teach, to shape the youth, to share the game, to speak its truth. With balance now and purpose strong, I knew this role was where I belong. Coach Watkins stood with steady hand and praised the man who'd take this stand. His wisdom, heart and battle soul will guide our Tigers to their goal. So raise a cheer, let banners fly, for Tigers too shall reach the sky. With Silverthorne to lead the way, they'll fight with pride each game, each day. So, the news of Jason Silverthorne in the form of a ballad. Different style now. So this is for the return of the captain, Scott McKenzie, done in the style of an ode. So I've taken the news release, asked AI to make it into an ode, and here's the output. O steadfast flame on frozen stage, 13 proud years, a tiger's age, with stick in hand and heart ablaze, you've carved your name in golden praise. Second in points, a feat so grand, with 69 by your own hand. And 28 times did you score, the crowd erupting, wanting more. Through trials faced and battles lost, you skated on despite the cost. Though eighth we stood, your fire burned bright, a beacon in the longest night. You speak with grace, with humble tone, of family strength and love well known. They gift your game another year, to chase the dream, to draw us near. This year a mark, 4 decades proud, of tigers roaring strong and loud. And you, still part of this great tale, with eyes on trophies yet to scale. Coach Watkins too, with words sincere, proclaims your worth, your vision clear. A vintage rare, he fondly said, a mind where hockey wisdom's bred. So raise the banner, sound the cheer, for Scott returns another year. A tiger true in black and gold, with stories yet to be retold. Wow, some pretty powerful stuff from those two. Now, the return of Danny Rose. So, taking the news story from Telford Tigers website, put it into AI, and asked it to make it in the form of a sonnet. So, here goes. 13 proud years in black and orange flame, a sentinel upon the bladed floor. Danny returns to guard the Tigers' name, a wall of strength, as steadfast as before. At 17, he took the chance once given. By Watkins's trust, his journey found its start. Through battles fought and seasons harshly driven, he's played each shift with grit and loyal heart. Now healed from wounds that kept him from the fray, he readies for the clash, the charge, the race, to shut down threats or join the rush in play, with seasoned poise and fire upon his face. So let the Tigers rise with Rose in line, a warrior bold, in form and heart divine. Last but certainly not least, the return of Louis Newell. So I've taken the website news story on Louis Newell's return, put it into AI, and asked it to make it into the form of a pantoum. Here goes. Louis returns with fire in his stride, from blue line back to forward's grace. Through trials last year he did not hide, now poised again to set the pace. From blue line back to forward's grace, he tallied points with steady hand. Now poised again to set the pace, among the Tigers proud he'll stand. He tallied points with steadied hand. Though tasked to guard, he still broke through. Among the Tigers proud he'll stand, with fans who cheer his skill anew. Though tasked to guard, he still broke through, a quiet strength, a vision clear. With fans who cheer his skill anew, he brings fresh hope into the year. A quiet strength, a vision clear. Through every shift he gives his all. He brings fresh hope into the year, prepared once more to heed the call. Through every shift he gives his all. Through forward lanes or back again, prepared once more to heed the call. A tiger true through loss and gain. So, that's the 4 news stories from the Tigers this week, done in 4 different styles of poetry. Get in contact, leave me a message. Which style did you like the best? Are there any of the other signings announcements that you'd like to see in a particular form? Any suggestions for any future announcements? As always, get in contact, leave me a message. I would love to know what your thoughts are. Let me know which is your favourite of those as well. Be fantastic to hear that. And of course, if you want to come on and talk about the Tigers, or indeed any other club in the league, just drop me a message. More than welcome to come on as a guest and have a chat. In terms of this episode though, that's it. I'll be back this time next week. Bye for now.